Yo Mashiach, Hey Mishishi, Yo Mashiach, Hey Mishishi, Yo Mashiach, Hey Mishishi, Yo Hewa, Yo Hewa, Yo Hewa, Yo Hewa, Yo Hewa.
We're at the new house. Barefoot diet. Walking meditation. Because we're at the new house, we have what I call blank canvas. Plenty of construction. What we're going to do with the landscape. So this is a bit of our outdoor area. A lot of plants here. And there's some sand here that we brought in. And I've planted along here. Nobody makes me anything. Nobody makes me mad or sad or happy. It's all self-generated here. And all is self. So that means if we don't like our lives, it's up to us to change it. The sun feels so good. This tree, cherimoya. The previous residents put a chicken coop in it, and it grew way ridiculously tall. No chicken coop. Super fertile soil, maybe. All of this right here is the center of this cherimoya tree. And it's about to fruit, so no fruit's really high up in the air. Small ones, they're gonna be big and close to the ground. Here's the path down to the rest of the property, and the river's flowing. The plants here. So we went and found some numerous plants at the nursery. Natural growing tobacco. Great insecticide, pesticide, good to have in the garden, and it's growing. Numerous of other plants. Here's some cherimoya that I've just started in pots, so hopefully we'll have cherimoya trees. Let's see, it's a macadamia tree. This is actually a cinnamon tree. Right in there's an apple tree. This is a type of avocado that doesn't turn into an avocado. Fig, which will propagate like crazy when we're ready. And yeah, here's a cedron and a hibiscus. This is a Suriname cherry. So we have a number of questions from viewers. Stephanie, I'm going to answer your questions now. Meditation is a way to quiet the mind, and praying is your mind actively asking. If our mind is caught up in desires and worldly issues, then that's what we're praying for, worldly desires and issues. So when I walk and I'm counting backwards from a division of 9, a way for me to quiet my mind, and in that quietness comes truth, comes an understanding, comes connection with God. I've spent time in the church, the building. That's one way to pray with everyone. But I think also that in any ancient text, it is a handbook for the now. My mother moved an hour away from her church, and she loves her church group. She moved an hour away. So she's further away from those people that she prays with, but she moved more into nature. I heard somewhere that Jesus didn't go into the church other than to flip the money tables over of the money changers. The Native Americans, they pray, they go outside and pray. The Quechua here, they thank the corn because they know we're carbon based and we're like the children of the corn. Corn is that offering. And as Jesus says, I am light, you are light. He says, I live within you. He's a consciousness. Be like Jesus. What does Jesus do? He says, cast off your riches and follow me. I suppose you could say my walking meditation is a prayer to bring in intentionally God's air and release it. And numbers is just a tool, like a church is, or a car, or the body. We have been a society of shallow breathers. It's just God's breath, and that's all we have, is the breath. When we wake up, So if we're holding something inside that is energy, because we're all energy, if we're holding something inside, I just changed energy. There it goes again. And every second of every day is different. People wonder why they feel good after a run. My newfound understanding of the Native Americans state that many of us are mouth breathers. So be conscious of breathing into the nose and out of the nose is like, that's one way to connect. Golden Light Eagle in the Star Knowledge Conferences states that we are not speaking one language, but our first language is silence. And those that are balanced and that know speak the first language of silence. So people say share, I'm going to share silence. Good morning. Hey Jamie, you got a word for the day?
Ingenuity.
All right, ingenuity.